The Amouranth situation is getting crazy. Her and her husband argued for almost 20 hours straight, live on Kick. She accused him of cheating. He's been making her cry over and over, and even the cops got called. Let's just get right into this because there's so much. The day before, they had a date night stream where they seemed to have a good time. Later that night, they started bickering about who takes care of the dogs more.
Why do you just complain? You don't have to help me if you don't want to. You can go smoke with them on your lounge and I'll deal with it.
I complain in order to make things better.
To add more context to this clip, basically her husband wanted to smoke a cigar and he was complaining he had to do all these dog chores when Amouranth's over there doing it all herself. Now, I literally kid you not, they argued from this point for about another 7 hours solely about the dogs and who cares more, who takes care of them more, who loves them more.
Shit in the house! Crazy, right?
Yeah, they have shit all over the outside.
Yeah, that's what dogs do! Where do you want it to go?
They have, okay, what I'm saying is that we don't need 7 of them.
You chose to get 7! I wanted 5!
And yet you're saying I hate them? It's so weird!
Oh my god!
At this point, they're literally having a screaming match in the house. He's already made her cry like 7 different times in this 7-hour period. They're going on and on and on. And this guy, her husband, this dude with this fucking stupid hat, you'll start to tell this guy loves to argue and talk shit. So after a couple more hours of basically arguing about nothing, he brings up her cheating on him.
Can we talk about you kissing black men while we're married?
That is not even true. Oh my god.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that one.
We can talk about that, sure.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You had me go on Tinder dates I didn't want to go on, and then you started calling me while we were at the karaoke bar a lot.
Me if you could have an open relationship.
That is no.
Oh, you didn't?
You were wanting an open relationship.
No, did you ask that? Okay, maybe I will sleep with Aaron. Did we say that?
That is
never?
not.
You
no.
never asked that?
No, I did not.
Let me just interrupt here. They're talking about Aaron Pogson. He's a producer of the best podcast in the world, Fresh and Fit.
Oh, okay. We're gonna lie to your chat now. Okay.
We're literally not lying.
And you didn't give him a hand job in the
I
parking
did
lot?
not.
Oh, okay.
Correct. I did not
didn't drive
do that.
up on you guys together, you giving him a hand job in the parking lot in Chinatown.
These men can't even find porn that would make us money of such sexual acts that you are claiming right now. Yet you're saying I would do it off stream for no money?
Yes.
You're retarded.
Oh.
I like that her defense was that she wouldn't do that shit for free. I mean, you wouldn't have sex with one of the top alphas on the world from the Fresh and Fit podcast? Are you kidding me? Anyways, they continue airing out each other's dirty laundry for a couple hours, and then Amouranth accuses him of wanting to have her killed.
When this fight started till now as today, you said you were unhappy long before I ever said, you know what, I could see it if you did want me killed. I could see that. You said you were unhappy before, so you're not trying to act
I
like
say I'm
me
unhappy
assuming
and
that
that
is
means
a
I have
reason.
you plotted to kill?
No! It's me thinking about all the shitty things you say to me. Like the last time we argued, you said, I wish I hadn't saved you so you wouldn't be attached to me.
Your life.
If you can't tell, what she's referencing here is when a couple months ago, a bunch of robbers broke into her house trying to get crypto out of her. I think she even got pistol whipped or something. It was a crazy situation. Apparently the husband wishes he didn't save her that time because now he's stuck dealing with her forever.
Yeah, so you're threatening to divorce the woman that you claimed that they love so much that you
If
saved.
I was plotting, I wouldn't divorce you because then I wouldn't get anything.
You
You're
want,
making no
well, you
sense.
prefer a financial split, though. You want financial
means I definitely
split
don't
or
get anything.
divorce.
A couple more hours pass by, a couple more mean things are said to each other, all while live on Kick, by the way. I guess it gets to the point where Amouranth feels the need to call the police.
Even though he will think he can do it because you're offering a lot of money, it doesn't mean that he's going to be able to do it at the meticulousness that we're accustomed to. What's up? What are you doing?
Calling the police.
Why?
Because you're doxing at this point, see?
What?
You have reached the Houston
What the
Emergency Center
fuck?
911. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker.
All right, here we go.
Just mid-argument. She does not care at all. She just pulls up her phone and calls them.
Yeah, we're live streaming. You just having a tantrum argument. Good night.
So after the cop shows up, pretty much nothing changes. They go straight back to arguing, and at this point, all hell is breaking loose.
All your friends can know your position on this.
What is your problem?
Strongly enough, they have to swap.
I cannot deal with this anymore.
Can you imagine that?
Call your dad,
She's
bro.
actually
Just
defending the
tip
guy who
$1.
swatted her.
Call your
She's
dad.
like, well,
Amouranth.
you
Call your dad. Amouranth.
You mean I
Call your dad.
catalyzed?
Amouranth.
You're saying I catalyzed?
After this moment, Amouranth is kinda done with the stream, but the stream doesn't end. Her husband takes over while Amouranth is just in the background having a breakdown.
This is not your stream. Get off the stream. Nick, you're stupid as hell. Why are you even in the same room or on camera?
Narcissist,
Let me try
asshole,
my
I
best
hate. Impression of this.
We
Okay.
don't do anything to people.
I probably shouldn't, but it's like if I had been your guess in the vein that you can
I
understand.
literally feel like Joseph right now, locked in the prison.
Oh, she's doing it for me. She's gonna compare herself to biblical characters. This is the best part.
That's crazy.
You know, the God of Abraham probably is punishing you for the ill that you have brought upon.
He's just rubbing salt into her wound. He's being the worst person he absolutely could to her. He then calls somebody, people are saying it's like her therapist, and just airs out more stuff, anything that he can at this point.
Yeah, I think you're in a loop right now, but I don't understand, Angelica. I don't understand why. Because we have been making sure she only gets at most 1 Vyvanse a day. I don't even think you didn't take one today. And so it's like she's just acting like she's looping, or at least I'm assuming that because the conspiracy theory thing.
On the phone acting like her caretaker, trying to make excuses and blame her. It's actually insane.
So hey, just for you to know the full context, Angelica. All night, I was telling her, let's turn off stream. Let's turn off stream. Let's not do this on stream.
You started
And every time,
you chose to.
and every time, I'm gonna put it on speakerphone so it's more fair. Anytime that I said that, she would grab it and refuse.
It's funny he says that they should have stopped live streaming this and they should have stopped the recording, but as I'm sitting right now, 10 hours ago when they stopped arguing, he's still streaming to this second. He's just going on stream trying to bury her in a bunch of allegations, trying his best to clear his own name, but then leaking things he probably shouldn't say.
We have a Kit contract, and we still do OnlyFans. She does, right? The amount of money we make with both, with the exception of the last 2 months, has always been less than what OnlyFans alone used to make in 22 and 23. Back then, OnlyFans often hit a monthly of $2 million.
Just take a moment in silence and think about our terrible lives where we make $15 an hour. Amouranth and her husband argue on stream and they show some ass, and they legitimately make millions of dollars a month. If you remember a while ago, Amouranth released a video exposing her husband about all the abuse that she had been facing from him. She had proof of him like financially abusing her, verbally abusing her. That's what he's been talking about for like these past 8 hours streaming by himself. He's just trying to like debunk her claims against him and just try to make himself look like the good guy in this situation overall.
Absolutely, guys. Like, I didn't want that recorded because I know when you record it, it's gonna go off the rails. You have damned that to be the very last fight, right? Because it's all fucking unraveling at that point.
At this current moment now, he's just walking back and forth in somehow his new outfit. So this situation is probably far from over. Considering the whole thing's been live streamed so far, I don't think it's gonna stop. I don't really have the best opinion or information on who's right or wrong. I don't care to sit through a whole day's worth of Amouranth stream. All I know is that it probably shouldn't be live streamed, especially on kick.com. Of course it's on kick.com. Now a lot of Twitter is saying that this is scripted and that it's fake, which would be one hell of a business tactic. But I genuinely kind of think these two are a little bit off the rocker. So I hope this gets resolved soon because this is live streamed. Much worse could happen, and I really hope it doesn't. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see.